Easter, like Christmas, it's accumulated a great many traditions. Some have to do with the Christian celebration of the resurrection, others based on folklore.
Yeah, and the history of Easter celebrations actually quite interesting. And in today's Throwback Thursday, our friend Jim Duffy from Secrets of the Eastern Shore is about to take us down a rabbit hole of another bunny. How you doing?
Good afternoon. How are you?
Another bunny.
Another bunny. But first we want to talk about the Easter bunny.
Yeah.
You know, where did that tradition come from?
So it seems, nobody knows. It's kind of lost in the mist of history. There was a pre-Christian, pagan spring celebration of fertility. And the symbol of fertility was the rabbit. Okay. And so as thousands of years went by and Easter came along, the two kind of got mixed and mingled up, and all of a sudden there was a bunny associated with Easter for a long, long time. So by the time Europeans came to our neck of the woods, they were bringing a bunny along with them to celebrate Easter.
I had no clue. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I had no idea about that. Okay. There was, wait a minute. The place they came to already had a bunny legend tied up in religious holidays. No, that was what you were just explaining. Okay, so, but you're talking about another bunny.
There's another bunny. So the place they came to, here, already had a bunny.
There was already a bunny here.
The bunny's name was Michabo. You know, the Native American myths and culture are just this really rich, interesting thing to read about. And a lot of the Native Americans who were here in our area were part of this broader group called the Algonquin Indians, like in the same way that the French and Spanish were part of the European, they're known as Europeans. So one of the spirits in this culture was Michabo, the great white hare. And he was kind of creativity and prosperity. He would come to hunters in their dreams at night to tell them where to go the next day on their little expedition.
Oh my.
And provided the famous three sisters, corn, bean, and squash. He's the one who gave them to the Native Americans.
Okay.
There's a lot of different stories about him, but there's one that's just really fun because of the nature in our area.
Oh, how does that go?
It's kind of a take on the Noah and the flood in the Bible. So Michabo is out in nature, and Michabo is following a pack of wolves. And this pack of wolves behaves very unusually. They jump into a lake, and the lake responds very unusually by overflowing its banks to the point where the entire world is covered in water. And all of the animals that are based on land, they're all like dog paddling, right? Dog paddling, trying to survive. And Michabo wants to help him, so Michabo spies a raven up in the sky. And he goes, "Brother Raven, can you go find me some land?" And the raven flies off, time goes by, everybody's dog paddling, dog paddling, dog paddling. The raven comes back exhausted and says, "Nothing, I got nothing for you." And so Michabo turns to an otter and says, "Brother Otter, can you swim off and find me some land?" And the otter swims off, same thing. Long time goes by, everybody's dog paddling, comes back. Ain't no land out here. And then a muskrat appears, just as Mishabo's about to give up. And the muskrat says, "I'll get you some land."
A muskrat?
A muskrat. And the muskrat dives straight down, gets some muck from the bottom of the lake, brings it up to Michabo, who then kind of works some fast-forward magic. And a plant goes on there, and then the plant dies, and the soil gets a little bigger, gets a little bigger, gets a little bigger. And then there is land, and everybody can finally stop dog paddling and climb back on land.
Oh. So it's a story with a happy ending?
It is a story with a happy ending. It gets even happier because this whole story unfolded before human beings even existed. It was just other animals at that point. Michabo was so impressed by the muskrat's performance that he married the muskrat. And the offspring of the muskrat and Michabo were you and me and all human beings. That's how we came into the world.
Oh.
Go figure, huh?
Yeah.
Go figure.
The muskrat,
How
the
about
hero.
that?
Who knew? Well, thank you so much.
We do now.
Jim Duffy, Secrets of the Eastern Shore, as always.
Incredible.
Another
Thank you.
interesting story.